dripping happy hour.
Welcome to the Still Drippin' Happy Hour. This is your host, Mason. Along with me tonight, we got Hayes. Holla.
You know what it is? Why did that sound like I was in a wind tunnel? Got it.
I put a little reverb on it.
Yeah, you did. I was like, what the crap is that? Sounds like I'm in the Willy Wonka's chocolate factory or something.
That was the goal, actually. I didn't know if you knew that. Yeah.
Do all the stuff, follow the stuff.
Follow all the stuff.
Still dripping tea in, cookies on the bottom shelf with the cards one. Dude, how on earth can we get you into the card game? Like, of all people, y'all all should be playing cards. It's so much fun. It's so stupid, especially since it's playoff time, and it's just like the stock market. So Luka's hot, and Chris Paul is not, and John Moran is hot, and Joel Embiid is not. Dude, it's so fun. You should totally be in the cards, but follow the card one. I might post something just because I'm talking about it. Probably not.
I feel like for me, cards is just, if I went out and bought a pack of cards today, I got Cade Cunningham's rookie card. That's not going to be worth that much until like a lot farther down the line, right?
Possibly, but then you know what you could do, which just don't buy the packs of cards and buy a Kobe Bryant rookie card, or buy a LeBron rookie card, or buy a X superstar. You don't have to necessarily buy packs. I agree with you. You shouldn't. I don't know. Maybe you get some packs because it's like gambling. It is gambling. Let's be real. But
yeah,
I mean, most of the time I'll split it. I'll buy a pack of cards and then I'll get a rookie card of X superstar.
Gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So go follow the cards one at Still Dripping Cards, cookies on the bottom shelf. Go follow us on Instagram at Still Drippin' TN. Go follow everybody who we've had on as a guest. We had a great guest last week. I'm trying to remember his Instagram name. I think it's JTJ_24.
Yeah, he never said that, did he?
Yeah, I don't know if he did. And then simply_amazing_music was his music. So shout out to JJ for coming on last week. We're hoping a couple weeks from now we'll have another guest. I think we're kind of getting into a good every 3 or 4 episodes having a guest, which is that's a good
Memorial Day week. We're gonna have a really dope guest.
Okay,
a couple weeks from now.
You heard it here first, so we have one to look forward to if you hate listening to us.
Yep.
Hopefully,
hey,
you don't,
speaking of hating listening to us, I'm gonna throw this on you suddenly. Do you have? Okay, so last week, one of the things that we edited, the editor of our the production manager, which is Mason of the podcast, edited out another part during our pod where I randomly just spit a freestyle, just trying to. I don't even know what the purpose of it was, but it was so good. Do you have it? Dude, you got to cue that up. Oh my gosh,
I don't know if I do.
Good.
Straight off, I'm sorry. I'll have it next week.
Oh man, it's so
You'll have to remind me.
You'll be a little bit more dumber after you hear it, but man, I'm trying to remember the context of how that even happened, and all of a sudden I just started rapping.
It was right after we were talking about him wearing cowboy boots when he was younger.
That's what it was. Yeah.
And we'll just save it till next week. Maybe that will be the outro or the intro for next week. We'll see.
Yeah, that'd be so good.
Oh man. All right. I guess let's just jump into it. I know we got a ton of outside the box, but let's tackle our inside the box news, and then we can move outside the box.
That sounds like a plan.
That's my shoe in the box.
All right. What do you have for this week?
I posted this on our Instagram a few days ago. Number one would be, have you seen these? It's called Hyper Dragon Zoom.
Is it the
That's a
Tinker?
Hatfield.
Yeah.
Man,
I've
they
seen
are
those.
they are really growing on me. It
Are
looks
they?
like a KD that has cross straps like an air raid, but they look like they're super comfortable. I kind of like the spiky things on the side. I'm
Yeah,
really
I
feeling
can
those.
see those. I'm not a huge fan, but I definitely get. I think I don't like that colorway.
Okay. I like the
I-
colorway.
yeah, it's just I guess it's 90, very 90s still, but
Oh yeah.
the colors are
It's got some orange. It does feel very 90s on the colorway.
yeah, I think the all white with that makes it look like a kid's shoe for me.
Okay. Okay. I
But
can respect that.
I don't know. I'd like to see it in a different colorway. I'm not sure about it. Speaking of
Okay.
other shoes, so I was in, this is very random, and I should have taken a picture, but I was in Knoxville this past weekend, and they got a brand new Nike store, and they had undefeated collab Air Max 90s in there. Yeah.
Okay.
They're, I mean, on
Just sitting
StockX,
on shelves.
right, just sitting, all of them just sitting. And though that pair, it was all white with the light blue and the undefeated logo on the back.
Which
But that
that's Landon's favorite brand, pretty much, right? He's a
I
big
feel
undefeated guy.
like,
I
yeah,
feel like
that
he's
and
not
like
so much
leaning.
anymore. And leaning. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No,
New
but
Balance, he's part of the envy gang
yes,
now.
I saw that. But so those seem like a Knoxville shoe to me, but they also had, and these were where I was like, what are they doing? Like, what is Nike doing here? They had clot Air Max ones, both colorways. So the browns
Just sitting.
and like the toe box is the clear piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of them just sitting.
Well, those were hideous, the clear one.
The and that's the thing though. If I guarantee you, if you got those, if we could get the Nashville man to put something over the clear part, the materials of
Yeah,
those
I
shoes
agree with that.
are the most dope. Like everything about the shoe except for the clear toe box, I was in love with when I saw it
Yeah.
in person. But I say all that to say, like, anything like clot, if you're gonna sell something clot, like, why are you putting it in Knoxville? And that shoe in particular, like, it just doesn't seem like, I don't know. I just thought that was like, if you're gonna have a Nike store in Knoxville, in my opinion, you should be flooding that with just Tennessee Ball stuff because
Yeah.
those people are crazy for that. And
That's fair.
they're not coming in to find some Air Max 90s that are undefeated, and they're not coming in for clot. I mean, obviously nobody's coming in for them because they're sitting on the shelves, and on StockX they're cheaper than they are in the
Yeah.
store. But I mean, it was just wild to see those when you walk into a random Nike store.
Also, free shout out to the Nashville man who had some customs this week that were so dope.
Yes,
It's some
those
blazers
were.
that he turned into it's a blazer low. It might be Sakai. No, it's not Sakai's. I think they
I
might
think
just
it's
be.
just a normal
Were they? So
blazer
I
low.
think he dyed them with coffee, so it's got just a tad bit of brownish in the white, and then he made the swoosh red and made them where the off-white overlay where there's two sets of laces. If you've seen what I'm talking about, they are super sick. I think they were actually for somebody. He did it. Somebody wanted that, and he did it on purpose, and they are absolutely sick.
They are fire. I can see him getting a lot more orders for that particular
Yeah.
shoe because those were clean. They were very
those were
clean.
super dope. I don't like the double lace thing from the off-whites, but I like his take on that shoe. They
Yeah.
were sick.
Yeah.
A classic that I've never owned that I've always wanted, and I don't think I'll end up pulling the trigger, although they're a really good price, would be the Air Trainer 1 chlorophylls that come out on the 20th.
Mm.
And the that would be known as the Bo Jackson ones, pretty much.
Yep.
They are so sick. I've never had a pair. Always wanted a pair. I just probably wouldn't wear them. And that's terrible. You don't like them?
No, I mean, I do, but I don't.
This
I
is
don't know.
also full
I
circle.
go-
This is a Tinkler Hatfield, and I think it
Mhm.
was the first shoe that ever had a strap on it.
Mm, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that seems right. Yeah, I don't know. I guess if you're gonna get a colorway, you have to get that just seems like the right colorway for the Air Trainer one. To me, what I recall when I remember seeing these on foot was they look a lot more narrow on foot than I thought they would. Like they look like a bulky shoe.
Yeah.
And that's what you think of with trainers, but with those, I just remember them being more narrow. And I don't know if it was the way they were. I don't know.
Yeah,
But yeah, I really think they're dope.
I love them. I wish I could pull them off. I just don't think they'd look good on me.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, is we're finally getting the public version of the Roy Hachimura
Yes.
um
May 23rd.
8s, man, and it's the same thing. I absolutely love them. Wouldn't ever wear them. I don't think I could pull them off.
But
But
there's also
God, they're so sick.
some Jordan 36s, the newest one coming out in that same like colorway for Rudy
Yeah, those are
Hachimura
terrible
again.
though. Those aren't any good. You
You-
like them?
I think I could play in the lows of these.
Okay. Dude, they're not that expensive. So this is crazy.
No, they're not.
Wow. Okay, so StockX has them in my size for 278. If the retail is only 225, I guess I expected these to be like $300 or $400. I don't know what I
Yeah,
expected, but
I
that's
don't
way
know why
less
you
than what I
expected
thought.
that. I mean, it's Rui Hachimura. It's not
Yeah,
Ja
it's not
Morant.
about that. It's the shoe. Holy crap. But if you go back and look, okay, so they've drastically gone down since they're about to drop. So in March, they were 450, and then
Yeah,
they
okay.
jumped up to like 570, 600, 700, and then it's
Wow.
plummeted.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Oh, sorry. That's not it. We've got May 21st, the military black Jordan 4s.
yeah.
I like the color blocking on. I guess that's like why they're calling it military is because the color blocking is the same.
Yeah. They're
They're-
so sick.
dope.
I mean, and if you have or had or you had a pair of military blues, like this is a poor man's military blue and you should get it. I mean, they're absolutely sick.
Yeah, very dope. I'm not seeing it on sneakers now, but I had somebody reach out. So any of our European followers, if you could do us a favor,
It's a solid.
we have a newly converted. I wouldn't say he's a sneakerhead, but we have rescued somebody that currently wears On Clouds. Was asking me about some
Cool.
royal blue dunks, and they're coming out in Europe only.
Who was asking you about that?
Dean Huffman. So
Wow.
shout out to Dean. I told him I'll try to figure out if they're ever going to release in.
Man, Dean, you're better than
US.
that. Why would you be into On Clouds?
Yeah. So he's going to Kentucky next year. So he's trying to get those royal blue
Nice.
dunks. They're a little steep in price if you get them for resale. So
Yeah. Good for
So-
him though. Go Heels, but good for him. Go to
Yeah.
Kentucky.
yeah, that was a tough pill to swallow for sure. All right. I think that's
Looking to
it.
see if anybody. I'll go low key. Some of these that I'm really liking, and maybe it's just because one of my favorite pairs of shoes in my rotation is the Yeezy Power Phase. I have the gray ones. I wear them. I mean, they look like nursing home shoes. Love them. I'll get another pair of them when these are done. But do you see these Adidas Continental 83 stripes? And they look like they're aged.
I haven't seen these.
Man,
I
they
don't
are
really look at
so
Adidas,
sick.
so I'm
They
sorry.
are so sick. Total nursing home, like skateboard shoe. It's just white with gray stripes. I mean, I would say that this is, and how would
Oh man, that is
they are so dope.
yeah,
I mean,
that's
come on.
definitely I think those are built for wheelchairs. You're not even supposed
Yeah,
to walk
I
in
mean,
those, man.
they are. It looks like it's a lot like Run DMC, but Run DMC had, I guess they were more black stripes.
right.
These are just so sick. Adidas Continental 3. You don't like those?
I think they're
They're
better than the Power Phase
$80.
for sure.
Also $80, dude. Don't sleep on the Power Phase.
I'm just saying.
Power Phase are so. God, man. I mean, I'm not gonna pick them over Jordan 1s, but I mean, I love my Power Phases.
All right,
They're
if we're
so
on the
sick.
Kicks on Fire calendar, then I got a few more to ask you about.
Do it.
Air Jordan 12 low, the golf. Air Jordan 12 lows. What do you think of those?
What's the date on it?
May 20th.
No, heck no. Those are not. That's not a good look. The
Oh, it's
black
laser too. That's bad.
Ugh, the black sole is a really bad touch on these.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
Okay, one other one. What do you think of those Air Max 97 tan gum?
I like them.
I thought you would.
Yeah,
They
you
have
know
that.
it.
The only thing I can't tell is it supposed to look dirty on the midsole or is that gold?
It's gold, which I don't like. If that was
Right.
more of like a khaki, they'd be really sick. But I like them. They're not bad.
Okay.
I saw another one. 97's not my favorite. I think that's been we've covered that pretty well
Yeah.
on this podcast, but not my favorite model. I probably like the rough green more so than because I don't like the gold. You see
Yeah.
it's like an olive. That's not bad. I think I'm like, I don't know. I'm not feeling the gold. But just generally, I'm not messing with the 97. I mean, the only pair of 97s I would get would be probably the Supreme collab with the snake skin.
Mm,
I'm probably not gonna mess with them either. What?
that's just supreme. It's
No,
funny.
dude, they're dope. Supreme's not had a terrible season. I know we've given them a lot of crap. They're not. They've had a good few weeks here, which is, I mean, I guess that's pretty encouraging. I got another thing that I noticed I was going to put on our Instagram, but
All right.
this was a few days ago. This is on the 15th. Did you see Fat Joe displaying a sample version of the Jordan 11, which is Miami Dolphins colors? So this
I
is like
didn't
a
see
one on
him,
one.
but I've seen these. Yes.
I don't know if this is a one or what, but it's from a TV show called Ballers, which I never even heard of. It was based on a fictional version of the Miami Dolphins, and so it's all teal Jordan 11 with a whatever that orangish. The Jumpman logo on the back is in the Miami Dolphins orange, and then they got white laces. They're dope.
They're very loud for Jordans.
Yeah, they're pretty loud. But I thought that was interesting. This model though, man, I'm a shoe connoisseur. That, my friend, that little guy right there looks like a widow's peak. That looks like those are some fake ones. Does it not?
Yes. Yeah. It could be.
Why would Fat Joe be flexing in some fake ones?
Wait, speaking of fakes. Okay, I know you've seen this viral image going around of this guy tweeting about StockX sold him some fakes because his Jumpman had a butt on it.
Yeah.
Okay, first, very funny comments calling them the Air Lowrys, Kyle Lowrys, and whatever. Very funny. But Jordan's had that butt crack in a specific era. Do you have some that have that?
Probably.
Yeah. People are always saying, like everybody in the comments are saying, oh, these are fake, sue StockX. And I know that guy did it to be funny, but like you know some of them have that. Like some of Jordans that I've bought from Nike have a butt crack. So I'm confused.
I probably do.
Yeah, I'm
I
confused that
don't think
people are
you're
just like going off on StockX about this. I'm pretty sure I've in like I want to say it's like 2010 to 2000, maybe 2013. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'll have to ask Dan if he noticed that as well. But
yeah, interesting.
Unless I'm 100% sure, or unless I've been faked in the past, by Nike themselves, I'm pretty sure I have some of those. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure I have some of them as well.
Oh, speaking of Dan, here he comes.
One time pre when I was a sneakerhead, so this is a long time ago.
Yeah, when is pre-sneakerhead?
I bought some fake. Oh, dude, I'm 90. This is somewhere in the mid 90s, I would say.
Ooh.
I bought. Now I'll just tell you where I bought them. was at a tent on Una Antioch Pike. If you're familiar with Nashville, Antioch, I'm from there. And they were this is ironic. I didn't even mean to make this all connect. They were cherry Jordan 11s. So it's red patent leather, red and white. And dude, I went and played basketball in them right after I bought them out of this tent on Una Antioch Pike. And number one, I got the worst blisters I've ever gotten playing basketball my entire life. Number one. Number two, by the end of the first, whatever, it was the second half, the soul was coming off of it. And I was like, what am I doing, man? Why did I do this? And then they were like $20. And I mean, it had all the signs of like, this was stupid. Why would I buy them off the side of the road in Antioch in a tent? But they were dope. They looked cool because they were all red.
Nice. Hey, Dan, what we're talking about is so there's a viral image going around. I think it was on Nice Kicks is where I saw it. But somebody saying that he's going to sue StockX because his Jumpman had a butt crack. But Jumpman had that like as a part of like on some of their shoes, right?
Correct. 100%. Oh yeah.
And everybody in the comments are like, "Oh yeah, you'll sue, you'll win." It's like, no, these people don't even know shoes because Jumpman had that for a long time. But I mean, not a long time, but like a few years. Jumpman had a butt crack.
100%. I mean, everyone does.
Oh, hey, wait, time out. Where I was going with that comment was,
sorry,
I remember specifically those Jordans had a butt crack.
Oh, okay. So
that's
you
where
definitely got the fake ones on those.
I mean, fake Jordans do have butt cracks, but there's some butt crack Jordans that are very authentic.
Right. Yes. Agreed. Yeah. That's a tough one. I mean, that's why I thought a pair of mine were fake. And then I did a bunch of research, and I think it was. I'm trying to remember what shoe it was. 2011 bred 11s.
Oh baby.
Does that sound right? Is that a right year?
Yep.
So I'm pretty sure those. I think it was like 2009 or 2010 era around there had a butt crack on them.
2012.
2012. Okay. Yep. The holiday in 2012.
I probably got some.
Yep. If you zoom in, let's see. I'm trying to zoom
I feel like
they definitely have a butt crack.
My fire red threes I've got over here are probably from that era or close to it. I'll go check in a second.
All right, cool.
Wait,
Yes.
where would they have a? They'd have a
On the tongue.
On the tongue.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's what these were. These were fire red threes that were in the picture.
Dude, it's got to be. It's got to be the same
they're
ones
real.
I have.
Yeah.
Are we talking about just Nike suing StockX in general?
But yeah, this guy was like, I guess, following up on that, and he was saying he was going to sue StockX as well. But yeah.
Did y'all see the statement from StockX that came out?
Oh, it had a lot of vitriol in it. Somebody was angry putting that message out.
It was not either. It was looked at by the higher ups, or it was not. There's no in between
there. Yeah. No low level employee wrote that. Somebody was super pissed. And they're like, "Let me type this out real quick. No, I'm not sending this to the PR department at all."
For those of you who have not seen it, in general, and I quote, Nike's latest filing is not only baseless, but also is curious, given that their own brand protection team has communicated confidence in our authentication program, and that hundreds of Nike employees, including current senior executives, use StockX to buy and sell products.
Ouch.
Sheesh.
Hey, I got we got any other questions since Dan just popped on? I got a question for you.
Are we going outside the box now?
It can be on the inside. It can be whatever you want.
All right. I don't have anything left for inside the box, so shoot your shot.
Hayes. Good. All right. So let's say you had to go to work tomorrow, and the day before you had to kill an animal, and any animal, and you had to wear that animal's skin like almost like a mascot, except real, what animal would you do that in?
Hmm.
Any animal.
I think for me it'd be a fox, or not a fox, a wolf, a wolf or a
A
lion,
wolf.
or a lion. I'm stuck. So
I just envision like a deer, like with the antlers, something that's got like a moose. I just think that would be
a
fun,
moose. That's a big old
especially
antlers.
since what I think of is, remember Mario when he was in the Tanuki suit, when you know that it was like a not a raccoon, it's the other one where he could turn into statue. You guys remember that?
No,
Oh my
You lost me.
gosh, are you serious?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Come on. That needs to be a poll. Who knows the Tanuki suit? Anyway, that's what I'm saying is like you are
Tanuki?
physically wrapped in a moose. That'd be so dope.
I think it'd be funny to be a monkey.
Like a silverback gorilla.
Ooh, no, that would be cool. Ooh, what's the one that has those the red butt cheeks? Just a baboon?
A baboon.
Be baboon. But one shark. Shark would also be pretty.
That'd be crazy. That'd be dope.
I didn't know we were going with marine life.
Oh, sorry, I might have gone outside the box on that.
I think I just said any animal.
Yeah, you did. You
Okay.
definitely did.
Was that outside the box?
I think that was, yeah. I'm pretty sure that was definitely outside the box.
I don't know what made me think about that. We were jumping on the podcast. I was like, Mason, I got a really good question. It might be. What does that mean?
Oh man.
Have we talked about? We're going back inside the box.
Okay, go for it.
Have we talked about all of the pictures that have come out of the Louis V Air Force Ones? I know we've touched on it some in past, but like
Yeah, I
it
don't
looks
think
like
we've
there's
talked
like
about it recently.
17 new colorways that I haven't seen before, and all of them I'm lusting after all of them.
Really?
Oh man, so dope.
I thought there was
So
only like
dope.
6 shoes coming out. Like
So
6
there's like a green and
colorways.
white, a blue
I've
and
seen that
white,
one. Yeah.
a one that's one of the purse colors.
Where are you seeing this?
Straight on white. I'm on Sneaker News. There's one that's a gold, like it's almost like a
Yes.
patent gold. It's got some hints of off-white, obviously due to Mr. Off-White himself, RIP. The white highs. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I've just been living under a box. I thought I saw different colorways that were not these a couple months ago.
Yeah, I think those were not. I think those were mock-ups more so.
Okay.
The older ones.
These are dope. So cool. The
Interesting.
red and white, the blue and white, the cream. I would buy every single pair if I had any money right now.
Hey, Mason, while we're talking about it, did you see there's a black colorway of the Zoom Court Dragon that we were talking about? They're all black. It's a bread colorway.
I haven't seen
It's
that.
they're dope too. Hey, but we were going to talk about the dunks coming out, the mocha ones.
Yeah, we don't know when those are coming out, so
Oh, we don't.
no. It's just
I'll poop in the street to get a pair of these. Like, they are
the
just
highs or the lows.
both, either
So-
or both.
So the
Man,
ones we're
good
talking about
grief.
is the Nike Dunk High Mocha, and then the Dunk Low, which is called Judge Gray, but there is no gray. I guess the
that's the
swoosh is
stupidest thing
gray.
ever.
The swoosh and laces are gray, but everything else is brown. So they both look kind of mocha.
Yeah, the laces. Did you say the laces are like a grayish? Why would they make anyway?
I
Either
don't
way,
know.
either one of these are going to be on my foot, and I would do some stupid stuff to get these guys. Either of them.
Yeah, release date according to Hyped Leak is just
Which-
soon.
Which, if you don't know anything about Hype League, that is the foremost sneaker website in the world. Very trusted, a great authority on everything. Hype League sounds like something that a hype beast who wears Supreme has created in his free time.
A hype beast who wears Supreme.
That is the definition, right?
Interesting.
By Isaac Capley. Shout out Isaac Capley, who has 700 followers and looks like he's in high school.
Not to be mistaken.
Wait, I
with,
think we're talking about different accounts.
The
Hyped.
hype leaks.
Oh, this one's just hyped with like HYPED leak. Is this
Oh,
two different accounts we're talking
Hey,
about?
I don't think we're supposed
Accounts.
not to be confused with Isaac Cappy, who's a major conspiracy theory name that you should go look at. You know that name? Do you know that?
heard of it. Heard of
Oh,
it.
dude, that's so stupid. It just came
I
flooding back to me. I was like, I know that name.
I know I come on the podcast once a month and I completely just obliterate the flow of information and how we're supposed to do this. But last night I was sitting watching some YouTube. I get a little notification on the phonesy, and I think it wasn't from the J23 app, but it's from Soul Links. So I downloaded their app and I have all push notifications turned on. It took me to the Clot Jordan 5 that was like, I think being sold in like, I don't know. I truly don't know. I think it was somewhere in Asia. It was either Asia or like Afghanistan or something because it was like 13,000 HK, whatever that means.
HK.
It's
Hungry,
an
maybe.
HK.
So, anyways, I go through the entire process. I'm putting in my information. I'm like, oh yeah, baby, I'm buying these. Click OK. It like goes through on my Apple Card, and then I was like, wait, this is my old address. I was like, let's edit address. Went in and edited my address. Anyways, long story short, got my address updated, but then it took me back to the payment screen like I had not paid. I have a pending charge on my account. I'm praying to the Lord Jesus that these do not go through because I cannot afford these at all, and they're not worth anything. So
It's from China.
either one of two things. I guess we have three options here. One, those shoes are going to show up and I'm going to lose money. Two, my information is being sold on the dark web. Or three, all of this are just going to go away and I'm going to act like it never happened. So rooting for option three.
Love it.
Very nice. I've got a little basketball news. I've got one question, and I'm gonna implore you to use your creativity on this one. So the draft lottery was tonight. In my opinion, the draft lottery is extremely boring. I have no idea why anybody would watch it. So how would you spice up the draft lottery? You get
Cancel
full
it.
creative control.
Cancel it completely.
How are we gonna figure out who's
He said
drafting
cancel
first?
it completely. I got an idea. This is off my
pilot.
top of my head. Go ahead, Dan.
I think they get a little Tykes basketball hoop out there, and you get 5 shots per team. You just play knockout. You play knockout on the little Tykes basketball hoop,
I like that.
and I think that should do the trick.
That's a great idea.
That's not far from my idea. My idea was, you know how they usually have a representative from your team?
Yeah.
You have them play like king of the court. That spice it up.
I think mine is a little more off the wall, I guess. But it's I still want to keep the ping pong balls. So we're just gonna have a beer pong tournament. Teams that aren't in the playoffs, submit your top 2 beer pong guys, and you just play it out. Winner gets first pick.
Not bad.
You get ping pong balls, and it's still a shooting motion.
Maybe it's PPJ. Maybe we just bring back PPJ.
A little PP jar action.
What is the most likely of these 3 ideas that would happen? Like, I feel like
probably yours.
The knockout.
Yeah.
Probably not on a little Tykes basketball goal.
Definitely not the beer pong's not going to happen.
Yeah,
That's
I don't think so. I don't know. That Michelob Ultra is a pretty big sponsor. I think we could swing that. They're the official sponsor of the NBA. We could definitely get that rolling, right?
Yeah, we can do something.
Hey, Michelob, we could also use a sponsor for our podcast. So you can pay for our You're welcome for the free shout out.
We'll definitely do
disregard anything that Hayes has said about any previous beer substance. We love you, Michelob.
Can you imagine? Still welcome to the Still Dripping Happy Hour, brought to you by Mick Ultra. Welcome to the Still Dripping Happy Hour, brought to you by OnCloud. It's like running on a cloud.
Bye.
You know, if we got
Hookah.
a sponsor, I feel like we need to go out and get a sponsor, just because I feel like we could write a song and we could have a really funny ad read.
Oh,
Like,
bro, we'd kill it.
like I could play like a little like small guitar, like a kid's guitar or something, or a xylophone.
Oh, yeah.
If we could get a one of those Djibouti things too that you stick up your butthole.
What? What just happened?
I don't know.
What?
I
Just
think Dan wants to butt chug something.
We just lost any possibility for any sponsors.
No, there's way worse out on the interweb, guys.
What are you talking about? You mean like that freestyle that Mason cut out of the last episode that was so good?
Uh-huh. Yeah, like that one, and the time you wore a dress.
Oh, yeah, I did wear a dress. Forgot about that.
Okay, last basketball item. Have you seen the new league that Tracy McGrady is starting or has started already? The Ones Basketball League.
No.
It's a one-on-one
Tracy
like
McGrady?
basketball tournament.
So it's like King of the
pretty
Court.
Right.
Why can't they just do that with NBA draft lottery and it'll be all good?
You just combine them. The Ones Basketball League by T-Mac. And
That sounds like it'll last a season and then it'll lose X amount of money and be like, this sucks.
right. He's saying it's the purest form of basketball. It's
Oh,
one-on-one.
sure, yeah.
So,
No, you know what the purest form of basketball is? WNBA is the purest form of basketball. You're welcome. You heard it here.
WNBA?
agreed.
Yeah.
Yep, we all agree. We're all in agreement on that.
My thing is,
How did Brittany Griner get over her thing again?
she's not out
She's not out of her thing. She's still stuck in Europe or something.
in
Ooh,
Russia.
I heard
Maybe they
that
could
it
call
was
on
like-
us. We've got 12 listeners
We
in Russia.
oh man,
We could negotiate.
we are to the
This.
rescue. We could easily be whatchamacallit?
Arbitrators?
Ambassadors?
Arbitrators? I don't know. That's
Oh,
what I
I'll
want to
arbitrate all day on behalf of Brittany Griner.
be. All right, I'm in.
Look,
I'm so stupid. God, we are so stupid. Who listens to this crap?
I'm glad they do.
God.
We're getting so much money off of it.
Yep.
Man, I can't wait to quit our day job in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Shout out to the listeners.
Shout out.
Especially the Spain ones.
Spain one.
I don't
Do you
think
have anybody from
Spain is
Spain?
on the list. No.
F.
The Spain ones. Not the Spaniards, not the Spanish, the Spain ones.
The Spain ones.
You know what I meant.
I did.
Oh, all right. I guess it's time for losers of the week. Anybody have a good
got
loser for
one.
the week? Go for
I
it.
have one as well.
I got one to the dude that I caught on my ring at 3:00 in the morning trying to break into our cars. Not shout out to you, you
Oh,
douche. And
Nashville,
it's a good
man.
thing. It's a good thing. Number one, I drive crap cars. I don't know what you're thinking breaking into the cars that I have. Number two, one of the cars was unlocked and we have crap. If you want a Garmin from 1999, take it. Number three, I'll timestamp this, Mason. Number three, you're on video. Like, what are you thinking? That's my loser of the week.
Do you leave the car? This is like, I think about this sometimes. Do you leave the car open because anything they steal inside of it is going to be less expensive than the window? If they were to break
Probably.
it, I mean,
Probably.
makes
In my
sense to me.
case, like,
yeah,
all my cars are paid for and I don't give a crap. It just gets me to and fro.
exactly.
Now, if he came in for my shoes, we'd have a problem.
yeah. Right. I feel you.
That is not an invitation for you guys to come into my house and steal my shoes.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Or at least
not.
make sure I'm not here because I'm always strapped. There's so many guns in this house. You'd think I was a redneck something.
Loser of the week, I have two. One, Brooke and I ran the numbers financially, and we will. It's like the Tiger King 2020 meme where he says, "I will never financially recover from this." Second, we will. It'll be fine. Second loser of the week.
Are you talking? Oh, wait, are you basically saying not shout out to Biden? I think that's essentially what you're saying for inflation. You are. I'm not wrong. I'm not trying to be ugly or this not political. It's just math. I'm not.
Inflation is not helping anything, but hospital bills don't either.
Yeah, it's largely Biden. Great job. Vote independent.
Second loser of the week. We've got some concrete joints in our driveway that need some repair, as in all of them, because they put in I don't know, 1x4s in between the cracks of when they created the actual concrete joints, and so they're decaying and deteriorating because they're wood, and that's not what wood is supposed to do. So, anyways, I have to tear all those out. Had a guy come and quote me. I honestly, legitimately thought it would be between $500 and $1,000. He quoted me $7,400, and I said, "I hope you have a fantastic day." To pressure wash, to seal, and to get some cracks filled. I was like,
what?
I don't know if you think
could
you're
get a
trying
whole
to
new
take
driveway
me for a ride. I don't know what you were trying to do, but I will do this by myself for pennies on the dollar. I would rather let my hands and my knees bleed from working out just barefoot on a 120-degree concrete than pay this man $7,500.
I think I had a loser of the week that was related to my house and trying to get scammed. Remember that?
Yeah, you did.
Yep.
Yeah, we ain't having that. Do your research. Get 3 quotes minimum.
Yeah.
Amen.
And if it sounds like it's crazy, usually it freaking is crazy. So forget all those people.
Yes.
Oh, getting angry.
Loser
I'm getting
of the
angry
week.
thinking about inflation. And
I walked into the store. I bought black pepper the other day. I bought the biggest one you could find at Kroger, named Kroger brand. It was $12. I almost killed myself.
Were you getting some? Hey, were you getting some baby formula while you were at it? No, you know why? Because it's all gone.
We can't find it anywhere.
Oops, that's not a conspiracy, Mason. You go try to buy some.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying the shortage is not. It's man-made. That's my conspiracy. Bill Gates and Joe Biden.
There we go. At least say it. Just say the truth.
I do think there is
free.
I think at this point the supply chain is not a supply chain. It is just a lot of greedy people.
It's just China, bro.
It's just a lot. No, I think it's a lot of greedy people in this country.
There's
Anyways.
greedy people in this country. Next topic. That's as political as we gotten in months.
Breaking news. Greed rampant in the United States.
Hey, play the soundbite. It starts with C and ends with dinovirus.
I don't have it up, but definitely fits.
Next week you got to have that, and you got to have my freestyle where I talked about. I can't remember what it was, dragons or something.
Speaking of clips, I do have one clip from last week, and I need you to explain this.
Here we go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can
Worcester is Ohio.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I know that place. That's Amish. Forgot about Amish country.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah. I dabbled in that crap.
Okay.
Well, please tell us when you dabbled in Amish country and what that means.
So there's one time in a previous lifetime, I had a business that was an Amish store. You know this story?
I don't think so.
It was an Amish store in Brentwood, and I was basically like a wholesaler for Amish goods. So I would get product from Amish country, and that was my territory. Canton, Worcester, Sugar Creek. Man, shout out to people in Berlin. Like, I was all up in that Amish community.
So your region was Ohio?
Yeah, pretty much. That's a huge.
Wait, when did you do
Amish.
this? How long did you do this for?
A year and a half, 2 years. That was 2000, maybe 9 and 10.
How did you make any money?
I didn't. That's why I ended up not doing that very long. But But I had to have a job. Like, okay, so man, this is way.
So this
It's
is like
2008.
right after I met you.
Y'all were in high school, right? In 2008. How old are y'all?
Yeah.
I was going into
12?
high school. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
13?
28 years old at that time with 3 kids. And so I lost a job. It's 2008. And at that point, the economy was crap. And I had a banking background and I couldn't get a job. And so my wife had to go back to work. And I had a friend from church who had this company and he was like, "Hey, would you help me open a physical location?" I was like, I had nothing else. I was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." And that's how that happened.
Did he know that there's like Amish people in Lawrenceburg? Like,
Yeah,
you
but
have to go
there's
all the way to
stuff-
Ohio, right?
Bro, but that's like going to the Toyota of Amish in Worcester, Ohio. That's like the Lexus. That's like the Bugatti of Amish. I got 5 on it. Got it. Good. What's the top?
Top 5 Amish goods by like most sold, I guess.
Furniture, number 1.
Well, yeah, but
mattresses and like that kind of stuff.
mattresses.
Mattresses.
Yeah, dude, they got Amish stuff like
What's in an
they're
Amish mattress?
duck feathers. Okay, that's number 1. I would just say generally furniture. Number 2 is going to be cheese, man. They make some dope cheese because most Germans, no, because most Amish, like the history is from German descent, and they're really, really good at cheese. Like German, oh man, Amish cheese is fire. They do a lot of like jams and jellies and stuff that are really, really good. There's these things that are called whoopie pies, which is like a little Debbie pie, but they're chocolate. Oh man, it's got like whipped cream and some sort of cream in the middle.
It sounds like a Little Debbie's, yeah.
That would be one. And then okay, what's the 5th one? They do some good soap. Like man, Amish soap is God. They not flavor it. What's the word? Like scent it with various things.
I prefer flavor. That sounds better.
They flavor it so you can wash and eat at the same time. It's so dope because they put little bits of melatonin in it. No, that's not true. I don't even know what I'm talking about. You had no idea I knew this much about Amishness.
I didn't.
Hey,
Man, you know what's the weirdest thing is like when you're walking around an Amish community and all these little omelets come out and they're like trying to grab onto your shirt because you. Because I got a cell phone. And all the little omelets come out like, ah, look, it's a human.
How often did you travel up there?
A lot. A whole lot.
The omelets. Did you call them that to their faces?
I don't remember.
Probably. Oh, omelets on here.
Oh man, I flexed
I
on
don't
those
know how we're
omelets so
gonna
bad.
recover from that one. I'm crying right now.
You're welcome.
Well,
Oh my gosh.
the omelets.
Oh, you're welcome.
Wow. I think we need more omelet stories for sure.
I might think of some. I haven't thought about that in so long.
Oh man. Wow. Yeah, I think that's it. I
right.
think honestly we just
Play the beat. Who's rapping with me?
close it up there.
I think Mason. I think he's up.
I don't think I can at this moment. I don't have my
Oh.
ish together.
Just play something. Do the thing. Follow
Yeah, let me-
stilldripping.com. That's not a thing anymore. Follow the
That
Instagram.
was a thing at
Twitter,
one point.
Cookies on the bottom shelf. Yada
Yeah.
yada yada. Keep listening. Tell your
Remember?
friends.
Say the Jay-Z line, Hayes.
You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that. That's right.
Amen.
Hayes, how's the Twitter?
Yep. Just play the beat. Dan, come on, rap. Somebody else.
I'll see what I can come up with.
I'll start. Play the. Wait till you guys hear this freestyle from last week. It was so sick.
All right, this beat is called Guitar. Let's see if you can rap on this.
Oh man, this beat is trash. It's perfect.
What is it?
Just let her run, bro. Who
You were
cares?
definitely hanging out with the omelets when you made this beat.
Mom spaghetti on my sleeve, spaghetti strap on my body, wearing spaghetti strap bra tonight. I'm getting it, getting money, getting honey, getting Johnny. Blah 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 blah. Back on that. I got some omelets in my back seat, in my carriage, getting pulled by a horse. I got some meat. I'm talking beef jerky. I grab my cheese, then I jerky lurky. Looking out my Robitussin in my stomach, cause my stomach's all beat up from the cheese. I need some green beans in my short sleeves. Eating leaves, blowing trees. Not really, that's not true. Dan, go.
These omelets riding the horsey, oh horsey. They're turning round and round in the hoodie. I see the furniture. I see the mattresses. We're taking them ducks. We're plucking them feathers. Pluck one by one, feather, snather. I don't have anything.
I got it. A whoopie pie, cry a single tear with every bite. Fly a kite like Benjamin Franklin trying to get some electricity. Put it out in my barn, cause if in my house, I'll go to hell. Hell no, it ain't coming in my house. No TV in my house, but I can have it in my barn. No.
Thank you for listening. We'll see you next week.
We have lost it. We just lost every listener.
I don't know. I would definitely stick around if I were them for those omelet stories.